Hi, collective. It's Shana. Y'all, let's get a read. Y'all, I'm so nasally all the time. Ugh. I know I'm like a character collective, okay? I'm like a whole department store of characters, okay? Okay, collective. I'm supposed to be focusing. Forgive me. Let me do that again. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe collective. Ashe, I just saw 55 on the clock, collective. It was something I wanted to, oh yeah, I want to put the magnetite here with the rose quartz, okay? Let's see, I gotta make it, okay, there it goes. This is good to help line up the sides of the brain. If you look at a camera, I believe, right? And try to straighten something up, right? So it's funny, you know, sort of like playing a video game when you're trying to control it with your mind in a sense, but you have the controller there. So video games could be a very good way of increasing the imagination and the manifestation abilities, right? But they're using it in a way to turn us into demons, collective. Low vibrational demons, okay? I wanted to get a fake flower. Let's put a little rose in there. Let's see. That's corny, isn't it? It's the simple things in life, collective. All right, for now, collective, okay? Because we about to live lavish, okay? All right, we just want to know what the ancestors want to talk about, okay? Pretty much. All right, Archangel Michael, what would you like to talk about? Tell my collective what you got to say. All right, let's shuffle them. Okay, what's the situation? Ooh, mystical being at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I got too many cards in here. What's up with the situation? For you, my nigga, I'm be your when I'm with you. Ain't nobody gonna play with you, collective, when I'm with you. I'm with it. I got you lit in the city. All right, let's get the obstacle. Little children. And spinning, still I'm dealing. I'ma whack you from them witness name and you tripping. We could have been superstars, but these niggas keep stealing our cars. Now it's not safe for them. They switch like puss. Oop. We could have been superstars. Collective, I'm listening to the song real quick. Multitasking. That's the outcome, divine outcome. Archangel Michael, let's see. Let's see what we want to ask. What they doing over there in NASA? What's their secret program they're working on right now? I mean like ultra secret, okay? Thank you. Y'all, hopefully I remember that question. Ooh, all these niggas want time rolling. Busting on my opponents. No half stepping. Crushing my ops totally. I'm going to try to do this read while I'm listening to the song, collective. Alright, dropping 3 by 3 because y'all won't stop messing with me. They was out there again today, collective. After that trippy read, it got them shook. Now it's not safe for you. Because they switch like the love and track on with the kid. Alright, collective. Let's move over the divine outcome, spiritual advice, and the obstacle. Because it ain't safe for them no more. Because they switch. Track with the kid. When I slide, bet I'm on my when I'm outside. Down, corner pants down. Nigga, you I knew that jerk was fake. But I took the bait, collective, because I'm a gremlin, okay? All right, collective, let's get started with this reading, okay? All right. All Archangel Michael, what y'all want to talk about? What's the situation? 6 months. Okay. 6 months. I don't know, collective. They gonna accuse me of liking to see others in pain, collective. I like to see my apps in pain. I do. Okay, and I sound like, what's her name? Carmen Endings, okay? She says it sometimes. She says it so cute. It was like, I can't say it right. I do. Something like it, collective. I ain't got it. All right. 6 months. Something about to happen in 6 months. That's the situation. My goodness. What? You know, this could be one of those Nicole situations, collective. With that 6 months and spiking drinks and dropping 3 by 3 because y'all won't stop messing with me, that could be like somebody being dispatched. An internal, like a mole, you know? Coming to take out your apps. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. Cambodia, collective. What the heck? There's a twin over in Cambodia, okay? My crazy twin might be over there. But there's a witch doctor over there, too, that they've been consulting with. It may be a whole group of them, okay? This is what they're doing. Maybe this is something they're planning, okay? Maybe they're planning an attack. This could be like an etheric, you know, how they do with their magic, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm in 2 places at one time right now, okay? Because I was listening to that song. So I'm trying to come back here and be in the present, okay? Let me breathe. This could be like, remember one of those videos I was talking about? It was food poisoning or something, right? And I said, this is strange. I was getting the vibe that they were doing this through projection on the internet, okay? And I think in that, also the screen, something happened with the screen in that one too, okay? The camera, okay? It fuzzed up or something crazy, okay? Or the camera start fuzzing, you know, going out of focus. I'm getting the same vibe here. Could be. But also some physical, right? This could be a club in Cambodia. This could be, oh my goodness, I hope that's not it. I don't know how many foods we get from Cambodia, okay? But who knows, that maybe there's a Cambodian drink or something, okay? And they're planning to ship it into the country, right? Like gross production or whatever you call it, gross product, whatever you call it, collective. Imports, right? I don't know, collective. Why is Cambodia here? Let's see. Okay, that's enough speculation, huh? All right, let's go. I'm getting back to the place, collective. I was in between, okay? All right, let's see. Show me spiking drinks. Let's get this as the mystery. Spiking drinks. New baby. What the heck, collective? And it's in the reverse and it fell out on Cambodia. New baby, pregnancy, new venture, collective. Bottom of the deck, okay? I don't know. I'm getting like somebody don't want a child or something, collective, okay? Maybe someone is 6 months pregnant, collective, or maybe somebody did this when someone was 6 months, okay? Law enforcement in the upright. Yeah. Okay, so I feel there's good law enforcement that knows something about this, collective. I hope they're investigating, okay? Because this stuff has to stop. Okay, we have to draw a line between the good and the bad, collective, and the ugly, okay? All right, collective, let's go. Okay, and I need to stop projecting my voice into the microphone because then it gets all loud and I'm sounding all goofy. All right, now show me Cambodia. Okay, there's something about a new baby and spiking drinks. What kind of combination? Andre, I know you changed your face. Somebody's twin. Andre could be somebody's twin, okay? Or Andre could be a possible name of the baby, collective. Forgive me. I feel like we need this one. Painter, okay? Something about a painter. Maybe a painter came in and did this in secret, right? All right, let's start here. We have spiking drinks, right? New baby, pregnancies, new ventures in the reverse. So no new baby. Maybe they spiked the drink of the mother. This is really happening, collective. I feel like they're saying this is like not just one case. Like this is really happening at a mass scale, collective. Okay, we have to figure out what this is, okay? And Andre's here, okay? Let's see something. What is this 6 months? Thank you. And show me Andre. Who is this? What is this? How is it relevant to this, Archangel Michael, please? Okay, thank you. While we got it, show me this driving 3x3, because y'all won't stop messing with me. Who they messing with, or who dropping, or Missy? They messing with that mystical being. This is why they... Collective, I knew it. They don't get it. They still don't believe, collective. They gonna believe, okay, before it's all over with, because you are gonna have new and pleasant experiences, okay? And they're awaiting you. So they got to move out the riffraff, collective. What are these people doing now? Okay, let's see. What are they doing? What was this clarifying? Andre, right? Let's see. Andre. All right. Andre, right? Spying on you, collective, so that they can poison a pregnant woman, possibly, and hopefully not a 6-month-old baby, collective. They are angry because the Most High loves you. I'm getting something like that, collective, because with that baby, I had a reading a while ago where that baby came up, and I can't remember what reading it was. I was listening to it recently, but I just saw 11:33 on the clock, okay? And I think the father took the baby to punish the mother, okay? And it's probably something like my situation, collective, okay? This is crazy, collective. Well, something's crazy going on with I'm getting to the bottom. I'm about to get the last few details, collective. All right, but they're spying on somebody. Let's see something real. They're spying on this mystical being, collective. This could be about a kidnapped child, right? Let's see. 6 months. Drug money being funneled to fund secret projects. And see, I just asked about a secret program, or, you know, okay, collective? What the world? They're implicating this agency is what I feel, okay? I See You, Predator, the movie, okay? So this is a predator. I'm getting Hugo vibes, collective. That guy with that hurt Dakara Thompson, okay? Why is this relevant? I'm getting Rico, secret societies, okay? Why is this relevant? This drug money. The Bodhi tree, so that they can do wicked stuff. The Bodhi tree in the reverse, okay? They're unenlightened, okay? It says, tree of enlightenment and awakening, the Bodhi tree, sacred fig. Tree, Buddha was said to have attained enlightenment under this tree, okay? Also, they're doing this to keep us, these mystical beings and star seeds and people in general, from activating and awakening, collective. They're just petty. They're so petty. Let me ask one more question. We're going to move on, okay? Why do they feel the need to do this? Coarse hair. These are the main targets, collective. People with coarse hair, okay? We all know it. Why are they doing this? Because something about your hair, collective. They don't like that antenna, June bug. They're making it personal, collective. Something about somebody in your family, or somebody named Junebug, or I don't know, maybe this stands for something. Maybe this is a secret operation, Operation Junebug, collective. Aruba. This could be going back to that crooked FBI agent, okay? So there's a connection with your family and Aruba. This could be speaking about the stolen child, okay? Maybe they poisoned the mother and took the baby, okay? Collective, oh my goodness, and the way that sounds is like they possibly took the baby while the baby was in the woman's stomach, collective. I hope that's not the case. Forgive me, this is very graphic. I hope I have to remember to try to put a warning on here, okay? I'm getting very sinister vibes here, though, collective, okay? Like, real, like, dark, okay? What happened in Aruba? Some sort, they could have assaulted someone as well, collective, okay? Especially with that spike in drinks. And I see you, predator, okay? Ancestral protection in the reverse. I feel like they took away someone's protection. Collective. And we got DNR at the bottom of the deck, okay? They could be talking, they don't have to be talking about a past event, though. Maybe they're saying that this is what's happening, okay? There's something going on with where people's lives are in danger, okay? Possibly babies and children, okay? And everyone. If babies' lives are in danger, we're all in danger, okay? And drop into somebody's definitely past, okay? Or this is what they're doing to people, okay? And a lot of them. What do I want to ask about this? And I don't want to be redundant, okay? But who is this person? Who is this in this DNR situation? It could be someone witnessing this. With I see you, right? Law enforcement in the upright, in the reverse, okay? So I feel like there's a dual thing here. We have law enforcement in the upright, but now they want to talk about this law enforcement in the reverse. It could be that corrupt FBI agent. Let's get the reverse. Ego and pride before the fall, collective. My condolences. I feel like someone's lost their life, okay? Based on what they've been doing, possibly the children, and spiking drinks and other people, collective. What did this egotistic and prideful person do? Sarah, okay? And look, that name came out before as a military general, collective. Something to do with the military, okay? May not have been a military jet, but it was a high figure in the military. I think it was. And in that reading, I was saying how, is that a girl or is it a man? And I said, oh yeah, well, this could be a man's name, right? So it came out as a man name because it was women's sports team with it in the reverse. So I took it to be that it's a man, and it prompted me to remember someone. Now my left ear is like closing out, you know that sound where it's like no sound, okay? All right, so I'm on this up, collective. What did this person do? Show me this card. I see you, the predator. What does that mean? Collective, I'm telling you. And let me stop. I know I laugh like, and it's funny. I mentioned karmic endings, okay? Because she does that too. It is, for me, it's a disorder, I believe, okay? But it's just a part of who I am, okay? And it runs in the family too, I think it's my family, collective. I think some of us are family, okay? But look, at least one person is, but she'll laugh at stuff that ain't funny either, right? But she's got a funny laugh, right? But yeah, I didn't mean to do it, but it's like when I see it, I don't know. It's like a nervous reaction. I don't know, okay? But that batch dead already, collective, okay? Because what did I ask? What did they do? So I guess it's suspended animation, collective, okay? It's forgive me. It's real. This is what they're saying. This is really happening, okay? Let me see something. Why were they in Aruba? Let me see. That one flipped. Retreat, collective. They tried to get away. I feel like they got away, okay? Come to me. So I don't know. Maybe this person, it sounds like they lured him into Aruba, collective, okay? I'm telling you this. That's what it sounded like to me. It wasn't a retreat. They were trying to get away. Show me this retreat in the reverse. We about to move on, collective, okay? I love my ego. It drives my creativity. Come to me. I feel like they're bringing these people to you, collective. Okay? This is a big deal. Whatever it is, you have your protection, okay? So this is almost like I'm getting like video game vibes, collective. Like they never plan to allow you to get your hands too dirty, okay? It's more emotional, more spiritual, more at a psychic level, okay? This warfare. This is beautiful, collective. So it's all about removing the illusion of fear, okay? It doesn't mean that you aren't careful. You don't use discernment, okay? But this is a spiritual war, so it's different. It's different, okay? And those who are spiritual by nature, they have the advantage and the upper hand, as well as innocent people like children, okay? As well as people who are creative, okay? People who like to be in nature, different ones. I feel like it's easier for them to tap in to that realm of creativity and manifestation, okay? And to retrieve something wonderful from that realm, right? All right. So, but someone did something and now they're not here, okay? Or this is what they're saying in the future. And I don't feel like it's over based on this card, okay? All right. Why is this a big deal? Because they're messing with that magical being. Okay, maybe it was a bank manager, okay? Or a bank manager's involved. Coarse hair, collective. Definitely got some black folks out here, collective. Black folks, they need to love themselves, okay? All right. One last thing. What did I want to ask? What was this guy, who was it again, collective? This DNR person or whatever. What were they, and forgive me, collective, okay? But what were they doing? I did ask that. Who were they? No. Let me leave it alone, collective. Either way, we have ancestral protection, okay? And this is why this is occurring, due to your protection. Spiking drinks, okay? New baby in the reverse, collective, and this is really happening. Let's clarify these two. Keep the ancestral protection here as well. All right. What is this new baby in the reverse? Thank you. What is this is really happening? I'm intrigued to see what this is, okay? I really am. Bottom of the deck, we have X-Flare Collective. The sun is already doing things, okay? And people are passing due to the sun, okay? And some people are ascending due to the sun. But we don't realize it, okay? I feel. Because it wasn't like a huge one, okay? But I feel like it's just building up. All of these, some of the smaller ones, right? All of these flares is just building up in the atmosphere, okay? So in some ways, it's even more deadly or more wonderful. It just depends on where you're at, collective. Isn't that a beautiful, it's like a mirror reflection, okay? Where you see yourself, okay? And you get your reward based on who you are, okay? All right. What was this for? Oh, the baby. Magical things are happening in your life. No, I feel like they're not having a happy moments. I don't know if somebody spiked somebody's drink and that's how they're not here. Gary Collective, something about Gary. This could be the name of this person over here. Okay? And this name came out before. Gary could be the bank manager. I'm getting a black person. Somebody's a black person out here. Show me magical things are happening in your life. I think they're just talking about this person now. And maybe this is like the Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's no new beginning for this person. McQueen, okay? All right, we got two names, Gary and McQueen. And a bank manager, and I feel like this is another person over here, this law enforcement person. Okay, but we also had law enforcement in the upright, okay? A collective, I'm getting like, okay, because look, we have McQueen, we have attention karmics, and then there's Dag Nabbit, Mad Rabbit had to grab it. What did they grab? That's what we need to know. Oh, okay. A stolen home, collective. So you got a home in Aruba too, probably, or possibly Cambodia Collective. You might have, wouldn't that be wonderful? If my crazy twin purchased a home in Cambodia Collective in my name, okay? I got homes all around the world, okay? I just have to assess them because there's certain ones that there's some extremely dark things that have occurred, okay? I can cleanse a home, okay? But there's some I don't want to cleanse, okay? All right. But yeah, thanks, Mosnar. Thank you so much, okay? Alright, empath narcissist paradigm. That's what we had, collective. I just saw 2525 on the clock. They stole my home. Alright, Archangel Michael, what's been going on inside of this home, this stolen home, this particular one? Because they've stolen so many, collective. These people are just low down. They're playing poker, okay? Poker in my home and in your home, collective. Cubs, I believe. Now, see, I wrote this card because I felt like this was the guy who said that I had, and maybe it was like related, because I don't know if this guy is still living, but he would be really old, I would say. Right, but he said that I had, I don't know, like gifts or something, right? And this name has been coming out with the Stolen Child Collective. Okay, so, and keep in mind, the way that they have us read these stories. Okay, this is what I'm finding for me. They keep showing it in my own eyes, most stories relating to myself. Okay, because they're saying this is the way you're going to read it. Okay, so it's like multiple timelines, or I don't know what to say. There are many people going through similar things. Even if it's not the same thing, the read is going to, I don't know, resonate with different people. It's just like a prism. You put one light into the prism and it casts off many different reflections. And this is what's happening. So try not to get angry with a reader when they're injecting themselves in there. Okay, what do you expect us to do? We can't just not acknowledge. Sometimes we do it, right? That, hey, this is my mom's name, okay? Or this is such and such, right? It's coming out there for a reason, okay? Because they're making it easier for us. It's almost like a cheat sheet, I guess, okay? Okay, we don't mean any harm, because at the same time, we're simultaneously helping and fighting for you, right? In the way we can, right? With our gift, right? But first and primarily, we're fighting for ourselves, right? So it has to come out here in the read. It has to, right? We're in the energy. All right. So, but look, this person could have been the person that had something, that knew where I was stolen from, okay? Or stole me, okay? And that's how they knew and how they met my mom, right? And came to tell her that, hey, she's gifted. Or maybe this is let's see, collective. Let's see. What role did Cobbs play in this whole situation with this child? Epilepsy, collective. Wow, this is crazy. Because this man was handicapped, but I don't think it was epilepsy he had. It might have been a combination, but he, where the his limbs were off, and his leg, like one of his legs was like shorter or something, and like bent, right? But yeah, this is strange, collective. And what did I ask? What was his role? Raza, collective. I think I wrote this name, I believe, for property, a renter, mortgage person, collective, and that's a house right there. Okay, maybe that's why I see this sign, or it was down there, because wherever I go, they go, collective. Okay, I'm like these people's goddess, collective, but they don't want to admit it. Okay, you like their god and their goddess. They have no life without you, collective. How ungrateful. They need to kiss the ground that you walk on. Because you've been supplying for all these people all your life. They have no shame, collective. And most of them, in my situation, are men. And I suspect most of them, for you, Empress and Emperor, are men. And they don't want us to come together in union, okay? All right, let me see this real quick. Well, let's do this first. What is the connection between Raza and Cobbs? Y'all know I spend a lot of time on this part, and then I just whiz through the rest of the read, okay? Third eye don't lie. Something with seeing. Okay, this man was a seer. Okay, this person was a seer. Okay, I felt like he was extraordinary, right? But most people would look at him and, probably turn the other way. Okay, what is the connection? Okay, maybe he saw for this man, did some sort of psychic readings or something. I don't know. Something with the cerebral, with the mind, collective, I'm telling you. Okay, what is the cerebral cortex about? This could be genetics. Okay, new pleasant experiences await, collective. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're assisting. Point of no return. I don't know. There's the point of no return. You will have your new pleasant experiences. Okay, and maybe this is like an upgrade as well with that cerebral cortex. I'm also getting the matrix, like breaking free of the matrix, because this could be like the protective shield, like the force field for the matrix of our minds. Okay, show me that point of no return real quick. Aboriginal, collective. There's something special about you. Okay, as well as this Andre, they could be an Aboriginal of Cambodia or wherever. Okay, what did I ask? Point of no return. Hung up. They can't get out. It could be an Aboriginal person. This painter, collective. There's definitely a painter here. And who else did we have? Y'all know who was out here, collective. A bank manager, right? And a poker lover. They're playing poker in your house. Okay. All right, one more thing, collective. Archangel Michael, why are you showing me this epilepsy? Okay, it could be because they wanted me to know that, yes, the connection that I was thinking is the same person. Okay, why is this epilepsy here? Ramsey, collective. Maybe it's Ramsey Cobbs, but I've seen this name somewhere, and I got to start writing certain things down. Okay, I had made a connection. I get revelations and then I lose them, collective. Okay, something with Ramsey. Bottom of the deck, the epilepsy. Purity, innocence, magical powers, interdimensional travel. I feel like these people are involved in this, okay? And we have mystical being over here. You're some kind of unicorn or something, right? What did they do to this unicorn? I don't know. Maybe you could have suffered from epilepsy, collective. Okay, I don't know. Or in another reading, I was getting like they were taking the cells of these babies, right? In order to find a cure for epilepsy. This could be a person, one of the scientists, possibly in the NASA, okay? This is for entertainment purposes only, okay? And they have this condition, right? Because also that, who is it? The crooked military general or whoever this person who has been plaguing in my life, okay? It could be the father, I don't know, right? They keep coming out as having epilepsy, okay? And maybe this is what the father is doing. I don't know, something like that, collective. And maybe he doesn't have that full purity because whatever it is, you're fused with this person's genes and your mother. Whoever your mother is, okay? I suspect many of us aren't with our, I don't know, collective. I don't know. Why is this Ramsey here? What do they do for work? Okay, they do magic, okay? Maybe Ramsey lives in Cambodia, okay? That's what they do. They do magic. Yeah, and I feel like they attack people. They target magical, mystical beings. Let's get the bottom. Female UFA collective. This could be a woman. This could be that officer. Because that read with the trippies I commented on, and I thought about it afterwards, the reading right later in that evening. I commented on that the woman on the world, I felt like, she was pretty or whatever, and I felt like it was a Caucasian or Hispanic woman. And this car out there today, I said, okay, I knew it. It looked like a police car, right? But I'm not sure. But it did look like a police car from a different county, right? Close by county, right? And I said, let me get my cards, because I'm like, my gut is telling me that this person is over here doing magic, okay? And it did come out like that, okay? And the Hierophant came out, one of the first cards, okay? So it's someone connected, or is this person, okay, to that crooked law official, okay? And what else came out? The emperor, the father, okay, collective, as well as that, I can't remember, a couple other knights, and okay, and of course the magic, the death magic, the black magic came out, okay? So, yeah, so I just took my camera out, my phone out, okay, it's all shaky, but I took, and I recorded it, but my phone's not that great, but I recorded. And if I get the technological device, you know, I can clear up the pictures. Or maybe I could try to do that online and get an app, okay? Maybe I should do that. All right, but yeah, but they were out there. And a noob is coming for him, collective. That's what he said. Okay, so I don't know. People like to play dumb games because they think they're somebody. And they think they can just hurt whoever they want. And that's not so. Okay. And spiking drinks, they're doing so. Okay, let's see this. I asked, what about spiking drinks? And they gave us new baby. Whose drinks are being spiked? I told you we got these geneticists out here, collected. They're just disgusting. I don't know. Maybe they're oofing their own guy. No way out, collective. Somebody's spiking somebody's drinks, okay? I don't know why. Other than, yeah, I don't know, collective. Let's go. Because they keep coming for you, collective. You keep coming for me, gunning for me. Now you running from me. All right, this is really happening. What is it? Situation. Energy vampires are being taken down, collective. It's just consistent. The point of origin, they're getting that, possibly where it started, that father, collective, okay? That father's out here somewhere. Cambodia. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, Cambodia. Your twin is probably over there. They changed their face, and they're living in Cambodia. Working with the witch doctor, collective. Collective, beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Beautiful. There's a whole group of them. Maybe it's the geneticists and all of them as well. They have an enclave over there, collective. It says the hive has been located, okay? Over there with your twin. Maybe they're living in a big convent or something, collective. I get that from, what's that show with Martin Lawrence when he went off to that convent? I think I said that in another reading, okay? Yeah, okay. Let's see something. Who this? They changed their face. Okay, that one's out there. Let's see. Death spells. I told you that's what they're doing, collective. It's just consistent. They've been doing it a long time. Now they got black goo on their butts. Literally, collective. Black goo. What you want to tell to them? What you want to tell these people out here? These misguided people. Collective. They telling them release would no longer serve you because you ain't gonna be here that long. Okay. They could just come through the whole town with black goo, like a lava flow or something, collective. Who knows what happened to some of those places, right? Like Pompeii, right? Or they had that volcano. And then you have those terracotta soldiers, right? Who says that some of these aren't people under there, collective? Maybe it was a natural disaster. I don't know, collective. All right, let's go. Mission accomplished, collective. They done accomplished their mission. Okay? Beautiful. Self-awareness was needed a long time ago in the past, but they kept doing it. You know divine is patient with its and her creation, right? Just, I mean, come on. Give us time, because these people have been after me all my life, collective. Okay? All my life. Before I was born, okay? When I was in, that's probably 6 months. They're telling me when it started. Okay? You know it's sick. You know they sick. All right. Did I get the bottom? I don't think I did. Or maybe I did. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Self-awareness is needed. And this is his twin. And this is how he always felt about himself. He tried to hide it. Okay? But he had very low self-esteem. Okay? It says, if you think you ain't then you ain't okay? And I was there, you know, we were there, brought together to help one another. And he refused. And when I decided, you know, to not put up with his stuff, he attacked me viciously, collective. Viciously. And he's still hiding it. And he's gone around the world and he's got many people to attack me and my children. And the divine is just not going to allow that. And I know many of you have been through similar stories, collective, different ones in different ways. And the divine is just not going to allow that, permit that anymore, okay? But they're just so stubborn. Where does this card come from? My thoughts create my reality, okay? And that is definitely true, collective. So start creating your reality, whatever it is you want, okay? Bottom of the deck. You know what a horse is, Frank? Scarface. Movie. It's a pig that don't fly straight. And neither do that. Okay? Alright, let's go. What is the obstacle? Tanner, collective. This name is one of the heads of the snake. Ramsey, Tanner, Cobbs. Something else. I think that's mainly it. Gary, right? You are a healer. Okay? Maybe Tanner, you know what, this came out before with something like that. So Tanner's like, I don't know if they're cloaking themselves or if this is really a good person, okay? Let's see. Show me Tanner's heart. Show me their heart. Where their heart? Okay, Tanner, I was thinking this initially, but I've been trying to, temper myself with these names. They're triggering for me, okay? But yeah, corrupt penal institutions. Or maybe this is a person who was in a corrupt penal institution. Let's see. This could be a warden, collective. Yeah, this is a corrupt person. Morris and Tanner. Tanner Morris. So these are two people who work together. Okay? And this is how they possibly, for some of us who twins were in prison, this is how they got to him. They probably turned him into a jellyfish when he was in their collective. My twin, okay? We all know he's the cephalopod now, okay? And a reptilian, he's in there, okay? He's got all kinds of wonderful things stored and packed in his DNA, okay? All right, collective. All right, let's one more other thing. I feel like they were targeting healers and, locking them up falsely because they were arrested falsely, okay, for a very long time. That's why they got him. And look, these people have been plotting and planning on me all my life. They knew this man. This is why these people were arrested, collective, I'm telling you. There's something about this between me and him. I don't know what this is. I don't know why it's such a big deal, okay? That all these people have to get involved in our business like this, okay? No, because he's the stupid one that invited everybody. Okay, y'all, collective, let me focus. Oh, my goodness, and I didn't want to do this with the time. All right. So, one last thing. They were studying the genes in the corrupt penal institutions, okay? What were they doing in the penal institutions? Time to reap your harvest. Harvesting people. Dog walkers, and then walking them like dogs, okay? I'm getting like, what do you call that? Like automatrons or whatever, like automatic robots or something, okay? Cyborgs or something, I don't know. What's this dog walkers? I've been meaning to clear fireworks, okay? Oh no, healing with crystals, something about crystals, collective. They're looking for crystals, I don't know. Maybe the crystals within the body. Yeah, and they're trying to unravel the mysteries of the universe, which means they're also working with this NASA. This is for entertainment purposes only, and possibly as well working for missile defense, using, and my left ear, they're just constant, my stomach's growling, it's a confirmation, collective, to using melanin to make these defense weapons. That's one of the things, okay? They're studying the genes for all sorts of things, collective, okay? If they could just take that creativity and apply it to themselves, okay, it would be wonderful. Okay, one other thing. Why did this person change their face? There's something about the crystals. And they want to know how they got here because they're sinking quick and they know it. Shahir is also involved. Okay, this could be something to do with entertainment. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. What role does this Shahir? Damn, y'all, what the hell? Forgive me for saying that. That one flew up there like, I don't know, let's see. This one, let's see. Sacred chakra collectives, stealing the energy from people's chakras, because especially if you want to be seen out there, right? And stay relevant in that world, right? You got to keep coming up with new energy. F, okay? Maybe that somebody was a victim of this. ancestral protection, collective. You're protected. The way that one flew out here, okay? These people are sinking quick. Okay, and they're about to tune up the situation. All right, spiritual advice. We're about to close it out. Judge, something about a judge, or they're being judged. No, the judge that loves beer. Maybe this is the person. This might have been the person, too, that was having a relationship with your twin. All right, let's see. If you just take the beer away from this person, let's put the beer over here and the judge over there, okay? I'm telling you, if we just take the beer away, these people would just, they would become initially very angry, right? But after that, they would just wither away, collective, okay? We just have to, you know, stall them out. All right, they get together and drink beer, okay? Archangel Michael, what is the connection between this judge and this twin? What is their connection? They're all stupid. Even the judge, collective. Liquid gold, energy. Okay, I've had this card to mean energy in the past. Okay, energy. That good energy, collective. You know what? This man is probably draining the life force out of your 20. He don't even know it. Limited access, because they don't have access to possibly your magical energy as well. That's crazy that would come out like that. Limited access to your energy. Let's see something real quick. Show me liquid gold in the reverse. Morocco, collective. We got Morocco here. That's where Shahi is. Okay, he's in Morocco. Or she, but I think it's a he. Chakras, because this person, the chakras came out with him, something else like that. Sacral chakra, right? Yeah, that's what that is. Maybe he's using sex to drain from that sacral chakra, okay? And I feel like this is what has happened with this twin, with this judge, because I'm getting an old, nasty, crusty judge, okay? That put on a clean robe, maybe, okay? Ugh. Let's go. Why is this limited access here? Y'all, these people have all been located, okay? I don't know if they know it, but they've all been located, okay? They're just putting it out here, and they're saying we know where they're at. Third eye don't lie. Leech. They can't leech off your energy anymore, that mystical energy. I will get back what you stole from me, because they don't want you to get this house. That's the tie. The judge is going to prison, okay? Look at this, collective. The judge is over here drinking beer. He's like, oh, you're going to take my beer from me. I'm going to get it again. So he's got it. Just give him his beer. Okay, and in another reading, the twin came out as drinking beer for breakfast. Or the King of Wands who, okay. Yeah, collective, that could be the relationship between the judge and the King of Wands, possibly. Or they all just together. Wow, this is crazy. All right. I don't know what to say about this beer for breakfast. Where did this come from? Collective. They're hiding out. And we had Morocco. This is who Shahir might be. This is for entertainment purposes only. Typhonian Draco, Sub-Saharan Africa, occult, Enter the Dragon. I feel like this is the occult could be called the Typhos or the Typhonians, okay? Or the Dracos, okay? It's a cult. Why is this important? As well as a bloodline or something, I feel. Oh, collective. This could be this person. A meth head. They're all stoned. Naga tribe, and they don't have royal DNA. That's why they need to capture mystical beings, collective. Naga's tribe, and this is the tribes that they're targeting. Naga's tribe, the Asiatic black man, divine being, Buddhism, serpent, life after death, dragon, high spiritual intellect. Bottom. Did I get the bottom? Oh, yeah, I did. All right. Do you want to say something to this Shahir? No, let's see. What does Shahir want to say? What is he thinking? Or she? What do you want to say, Shahir? Thank you, Shahir. A key player has been arrested, collective, in your fake family. Okay, thank you. Bottom of the deck. This ain't for play, collective. Okay, I like how that flowed. All right, we're just going to take these beer and we're going to put it all the way over here. Okay? Make them suffer till the end of the read. Okay? All right. Divine outcome. Secret covert mission. Let's see. Ehrlich. Oh my goodness, collective. Okay. They put these people out here. This is painful. They got this. They taking note in the upper realms. Okay. They got a playbook for this whole thing, the way it's going to go down, okay? And it's going to go down the way they planned it, okay? Show me that secret covert mission. All these people are being implicated. These are the heads, okay, along with your twin, because this is the person who put you out there like that, okay? They might save him for last, or her, okay? Secret covert mission, clinic, okay? This is what this DNA. Let me see. Cattle mutilation, collective. Something with DNA I'm getting. Because with this one, I got in another read, it was melanin. And the card, $450 a gram came out, okay? This is a secret covert mission. And it's not for play. The fact that these people are doing this is just, you know, it's a violation. It's unthinkable. Maybe this is the connection point to here. What is this person's position? Maybe they work in a clinic. Maybe they work as a high official. Leroy Ehrlich, possibly. And this Leroy could be, they're very closely related to whoever this father is. Okay? It could be the name of the father, but I don't know. Okay? Bottom of the deck. What did I ask about? Something about Ehrlich, right? What they do? Collective, I'm telling you, they're just getting a lot of people. I don't know, collective. I don't know. Okay, but they're being very specific, and they're giving locations for a lot of these people. Okay, or work environments. Okay, I don't know. All right, let's go. And we're back. This is it. They're removing these narcissists out of your paradigm. Thank goodness. Okay, we should be rejoicing. Okay. Dropping 3 by 3 because y'all won't stop messing with these divine mystical beings. Okay, mystical being. Jackpot. They felt like they had the jackpot with you, collective, and they did for a while. Okay? But they about to see, my stomach, collective, they about to see what, you know, trying to steal a jackpot like this brings. Okay, you got a lot of casualties. Okay? These are like casualties of war. But they get upset, but they brung it. They brung it to you. Now they want to make you look evil. Show me. What is this one? Oh, this one was, we want to save that for last. The secret program. Mystery card. You better back up. I think they're getting the point. I hope they are. If not, I'm getting... oh, forgive me. And that's the nervous laugh, collective. But I'm getting, what's that with Denzel Washington? I'm tired, collective. Washington. What do you say? I can keep going, right? Brick by brick, dollar by dollar, body by body, collective. Okay? That's where they at with it, okay? But they keep coming, so I don't know. This is like cleanup time. All right, secret mission, NASA, 10th house, public image, professional desires, career achievements, ambitions. What did I say? Secret, maybe secretly trying to destroy your public image, collective, and taking away your ability to make money for yourself, okay? Trivial pursuits, they're not going to achieve it, collective. What kind of people would go, I mean, with all this honor, supposedly, and prestige, and do this, collective? Do you have a message for, not to say the whole agency, okay, but for those within that agency that are corrupt? Tuning folk, they about to get a tune-up, collective, the whole agency. Something about a Yankees fan. Maybe this is the person they're talking about. This one comes out a lot. This is definitely a so-called elite, okay? From jail to prison, that's what they want to tell you, okay? All right, collective. Yeah, this is why. Okay? You keep coming for me, gunning for me. Now you running from me. All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.